Hello everyone, this is Michael and Marc again.
It is?
Yes.
It is, it's Michael and Marc.
Hi. Today we have a very interesting and educational...
Why are you so tall?
I think my shoes maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you got those 7-inch add-ons on you.
Today we have a very educational and informative topic.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
We will show you, and it's also a little bit private because I will give them all the numbers.
So I just got to tell you, I personally wouldn't do this.
No, you wouldn't?
Well, you know what I spent. I'm a bit mad, right?
Yeah, okay.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So you're more sensible than me, but I still wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But good for you.
So what we will do today, we will give you the full insights for how much I bought the house, what were the additional costs, how much we paid for the construction, and then
I'm just going to go get a box to stand on.
and then
Is that in the shot?
No, it's not in the shot.
Okay,
no.
it's his phone.
Yeah,
he's reading the script here.
Yeah, I want to see the numbers.
Okay.
And we will maybe give you some advice that way you don't overpay, and maybe you can, maybe I also made some mistakes, and that...
Not really.
Yeah?
You've been pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first off, we start with the house. The house I bought for 2 million, and it was listed for 2.19.
I think it was more than that, wasn't it? More than that originally?
No, 2.1 something.
I have to switch my ringer off. It's
Okay,
picking
okay.
up people. There's people working.
Your house here, this is it's full connected, but you get the notification always, right? If you...
Yeah, any room that somebody walks in and the perimeter, everything. I don't know how to switch the sound off. Oh God. Remind me.
Okay. Okay.
My phone is in a drawer. Where was I? Here I was, looking tall.
So the price.
I think, wasn't it more than that to start with?
The price, no, it was listed for 2 point. We can look it up on Zillow. This the great thing, the application you should get if you want to kind of see. They offered it for 2.15.
Right, you're
Yes.
correct. 2.15. Yes.
So what we did essentially, I went there to visit it 1 or 2 times. You in fact sent me the listing. And which kind of offer did we put? You remember?
I think you offered 1.8 originally.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
1.8, which was ridiculous because even at 2.15, it was the cheapest house there because it needed work.
Generally speaking, the ground rule, what you always say is you want to be, let's say, the cheapest on the block. You don't want
Can
to...
you hear my phone going crazy? It's in a drawer. Shall I go and put it somewhere else?
No, it's fine. It's
okay.
fine. You want to be the best case scenario if you buy the cheapest house in the neighborhood, right?
Correct.
So
you never want the most expensive house in the neighborhood. That's really not a good thing to do.
Then it went forth and back, and we settled then at 2 million.
Yes. It took about 2-3 weeks to get there.
Yeah, and we had some issues along the line. If you want to buy a house, after you say you want it, then someone comes by and checks everything, right?
Yes, you get a home inspection, which entails somebody literally going through absolutely everything. You get a roof inspection, you get a plumbing inspection, electrical inspection, and sometimes it's the same person that does it, sometimes it's multiple people, termite inspection, and then all the records of the property itself, a title search.
And in this case, I financed it. So all the documents were sent to the person who kind of manages. You will also get to know him. Colin is his name. And after that, we negotiated because there was the issue with the ACs, if you remember.
Yes.
So we wanted to deduct some money. This was our plan. Unfortunately, it
didn't work.
No.
And I told him not to replace the ACs. They all worked. They were a little bit old,
yeah,
but they were working, and they were working just fine.
Yeah.
He replaced them all.
No, this is maybe one mistake we will tell you in a second, where I spent maybe some...
$60,000 that you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Not $6,000.
But AJ told me I need to, because he said there's no...
He's a contractor.
Okay.
He makes money when he does things.
Okay, so then...
my thoughts on this is use it. If it breaks,
yeah, you're right.
Especially 4. All 4 worked perfectly.
But he told me, he said, here, the pictures and not looking good, you remember? But they not look good at the end. Or it is a kind of investment. Tell me it's an investment, a little bit investment.
A little bit. It's very nice to have brand new, right?
Yeah.
They're also more efficient, so it'll save you some money on the operation.
The old ones were like this size, now I have this.
Yeah, they probably use more electricity. But no, you did a good thing. Would I have recommended it? No, in fact, I told you not to do it. But
Yeah.
you did it anyway.
So then when you finally agree with the seller and you have all the numbers ready, you need to pay some additional fees in the US.
Yes, closing costs.
Closing costs.
Yes.
And this is a fun fact. If you compare it to Europe, you will be amazed. I just spoken to one of the most famous influencers in Germany. He just bought I cannot say where, but he just bought a luxurious flat somewhere. And in that country, he needs to pay 10% additional costs. 10%.
To close the deal.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So a lot of money. Here at the end, I paid around 15,000.
I think so. Some of those were bank charges there for your mortgage.
You're right.
If you had paid with cash, you wouldn't have had those.
Okay. So and
You had some.
Yeah.
There's the escrow fees. You have to pay the title company. You have to pay for title insurance to make sure that the title is clean. You have to pay for the survey. With a bank, you have to pay for the appraisals and all the things that
they
they
were
do.
very small in
Small,
comparison.
yeah, but it adds up.
Yeah.
You get all these little things. It does add up.
And
But
then
it's still cheap.
Yeah, I think it was comparison very affordable. And then you get the keys.
Yeah.
So after
And then
that,
you go, oh, what did I do?
Yeah. Then, I mean, up front we already checked some numbers, but then we worked on what we are going to do. So if you summarize the house, you saw it before, what were the things which needs to be done? I mean, essentially we could move in.
You could.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be contemporary living. So the big thing is now when you open the door, it's all open, it feels welcoming. Previously, before you did anything, it was like little cubicles, right? The dining room had walls around it. You've opened that up, the whole thing has become just majestic. The kitchen, because of the way that it was configured, it had walls, and you open those walls up, in fact you took them down, and now it's totally open. You move the island so that it greets you as opposed to...
This is we directly can go to the costs, and I can tell you how much it is. So we decided, we decided to stay with one contractor. You
Yes.
can, for some items, for some parts, for example, for the countertops, he didn't do that. But let's say we have one, AJ, you know him from the previous videos, he managed everything. So we start in the kitchen, and here we have the demolition of first floor, second floor, and everything what we did, the floor, everything on demolition.
Right.
You remember how much it was approximately?
No.
So here it is $7,000.
it?
$7,200.
To get the hammer and break everything, smash it out.
Yeah. Later on, we see some other positions where he's taking care of what he takes out, but price includes 2 dumpsters. Interesting, huh?
Interesting, yeah.
So then move the refrigerator across, what you just mentioned.
Yeah, so you had to take the wall out, reinforce the top of it because there was a wall. It wasn't a bearing wall, but it still all has to be fixed. The ceiling has to be fixed where the wall was.
Run water line.
Water lines, electric.
I think this is very affordable. He charged me $560. This is
He missed 0 off there.
That's
so cheap.
Then kitchen island. You just said kitchen
Yes.
island. We rearranged it. I'm amazed. I mean, he built the ground structure.
1 second.
2 hours later.
I'm back.
Yeah. Here we are. So he made the structure, and the stone will be placed by someone else.
Correct.
So for the kitchen island, I paid 1,230
I
euro.
don't know how that's possible.
I saw
don't
it.
know
No,
how
I-
that's possible.
But there's another kitchen plumbing, 1,300.
I don't know how that's possible. I had to go through all the way through the floor, move everything.
I don't think it's expensive,
Water
huh?
lines to the... It's so cheap.
Yeah. Then let's move on. We have kitchen electrical 1,000. Then we have repair pony wall fireplace area. This is where we gained the most
Yes.
area, and to take everything down and to drywall, to tape it and everything, $3,000. Probably
Very cheap.
the best place.
You gained $50,000 in value on the property by doing that.
Yeah.
Good $3,000 spent.
3,000. So we have then powder room. We have installation of the mirror, toilet, plumbing, and all of this, 800.
Cheap.
Small room.
But you have to buy everything that's going in there. So none
Yes.
of this includes
No.
cabinets, sinks, faucets, nothing. This is just the work.
Would you recommend, because we had the talk at the beginning of the project, we bought everything,
Yes.
what goes into the house. You always do it like that?
No, but It was Black Friday when you bought it,
Yeah.
right? So it made sense. There were some things 50% off, 70% off. I think you'd have been foolish not to take advantage of that. The disadvantage is you have garages full of stuff.
Yeah.
Now you have to find what you bought.
True. Now we have the biggest, one of the biggest positions here, floor.
Yes.
Installing 5,500 square feet. Just the labor, not the planks. Here we paid 27,700.
Yeah, floors are expensive. That's just the labor.
Yeah. How much we spent for the floor?
25,000-ish.
Yeah, 25,000 approximately. And for the countertops, it was same price.
25,000.
12,000 for the stones and the same amount for the work, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Then baseboards.
Inexpensive. I was surprised how much he charged you for the baseboards.
Baseboards, I paid for the baseboards itself, 6,000.
Right.
And for the installation is 3,000.
Cheap. A lot of linear footage.
Yeah, I saw them cutting it,
Yeah.
you know, it's
And then it has to be primed and painted on top of that. So
a lot of work.
a lot of work.
Then, very interesting, because this is probably the thing what you should think about if you have a home and you want to put some value in it, bathrooms, right?
Bathrooms are huge.
So in my case, you know how they look like and how they looked like in the past. We had some old bathtubs.
Nice watch.
Thank you. We had some bathtubs. It was really outdated.
It was horrible.
From 2004.
This is why you got the house for the price you did, because it needed a lot of updating.
So for the 3 bathrooms downstairs, it was approximately 10,000 each.
Plus the fittings,
Plus the tiles.
plus the faucets, plus the shower units, plus the toilets.
Yeah.
So 15 to 20,000 per bathroom.
Yeah. But I think 15 is I think
Maybe 15.
15 is the price
Yeah.
what we paid for the makeover.
And these are small bathrooms.
Yeah,
These
true.
are not big bathrooms.
Yeah, we will come to the other one upstairs a little bit later.
Considerably more money.
So, I mean, the next one is the office bathroom, the master bathroom downstairs.
Yes.
And there he quoted $15,900.
Labor.
Yes.
Labor.
Because the removing,
Yes.
you know, it looked
It's a big job.
Big job, yes.
Big job.
I think, yeah, it's fair priced.
And then on top of that, you have to buy everything that goes there. The granite, the sinks, the faucets, the bathtub, the shower units, the glass for the shower units, lighting. So it does add up.
So here is this is now, if we go full in, master bathroom upstairs, the biggest construction site we right now have.
Yes.
And he quoted for it 20 with you. We can show that. Is it? This we need to show to the audience.
Yeah, you do.
This is how we work. This is the sketch.
I drew out this bathroom on a napkin, basically. Actually, it's a piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, I'm not an architect.
Yeah.
But it was basically the concept.
Yeah.
And AJ, the contractor, copied it exactly.
Yes.
I mean, he drew straight lines, but he said actually it was very functional and very good.
Yeah.
So hopefully it turns out well.
He came to the amount for 24,000 without anything.
Labor.
Just 24,000. This is the biggest and most expensive bathroom we have. And for shower, this will be 40,000, I think.
More, yeah. You have the sauna. Right, so
7,000.
7,000. That was half price when you bought it.
Yeah.
The shower unit, I think, was, what was it, 4,000? Something like that.
Yeah.
The steamer, 5,000 or more, 6,000, because you wanted the double control panel.
Yeah.
Then the vanity, you didn't pay a whole lot of money for. You want to
He
tell
gave
him?
it to me, yeah. He gave it to me.
He needed a housewarming gift. Faucets, lights, the electric toilets.
No, it's more. It's way more.
He also decided, I approved it.
Yeah.
Here's me. Why am I approving his house? It's his house. But to put an additional window, huge window in there.
How much was it?
6,000 or 7,000,
Yeah.
I think. Which was, hold on one second. We'll be right back with you. Go ahead.
One eternity later.
So here we are again. So a little mistake sometimes, you know. Yeah, you have
These things happen, right?
These things happen. So we were with the master bathroom, 24,000, and approximately the whole master bathroom will cost, let's say, more close to 60. More.
Don't forget all the tiles,
Yeah.
all the granite, the sinks.
Yeah.
Probably 80 by
80,000.
the time you're done with your window.
Yeah.
And then you've got another 20,000 for your closet.
True.
And here goes my phone again.
Then the next point we have here is cleaning up, minor trash removal, 1,600.
Yeah,
It's okay.
that's fine.
Overhead, 3,500.
What is that? Overhead?
Overhead expenses.
Gas for him driving to and from
Yeah.
all the different trucks,
Maybe
rental
this,
trucks.
yeah. And some small materials.
Small materials, yeah.
Yeah. So the whole, what we have, what kind of bill we have with him, in this case was $122,000.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad, really, when you think of the amount of work and everything he's got to do.
Along the line, what you always will see is that there will be some additional bills. So we had, I don't know what we had, but there were some things what we needed to, what we decided.
You've also got different contractors. You've got a painter.
Yeah, for the painter, for example, good that you say it. Painter, the total bill for the house was 25,000.
Yes.
And including the main living room to get it smooth, maybe we can get a discount over there if we leave it out.
Yeah, I think you should leave it out. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
I would leave it out.
This is the whole what we paid. No, you can.
Well,
decide.
no, you've got the granite countertops.
25,000. Yeah.
You've got that on top. You have electrics to come.
True.
All your security.
Yeah.
To add it all up, you know.
At the end, these are the more specific things,
Right.
the cameras and stuff. But it would be interesting for me to know if you already bought a house. Maybe in some states it will be maybe less. In some
Considerably
states,
less. Some it'll be a lot more.
Yeah.
So in California, if you were doing what you did in California, because the regulations are insane. If you change a light bulb, technically you need an inspection.
Oh, really?
For real, it's the stupidest stuff. You'd probably spend an extra 150%.
Wow.
Maybe more, maybe 200% more.
Interesting.
Everything costs so much in California and takes so long because you do a little something and then they have to come and inspect it and sign it off, and they never do. They always find something wrong, so they can come back again and charge you more money. So it's crazy.
What is the amount, because you mentioned to me before, kind of calculation that says if you spend $1, how much you get back if you sell the house again?
Depends. It depends what it is you're spending it on, and it also depends on the house. So, for example, on your house, because of the way you bought it, I think for every dollar that you spend, other than some things that won't get you any extra money back, you'll probably get close to $2.50, $3 for a dollar. So if you spend $300,000, the way that you're doing it, you could get $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 in return when you come to sell it as a finished product.
For people now, if they don't have the money for renovation, are there some other options how they can finance?
So first and foremost, I mean, you're talking about your house. You bought a large house, right? 5,500 square feet. That's a large house. Most people don't have that. Average house, I think, is 2,600 square feet in America. So you can cut that cost in half immediately because of the size, right? And then you don't have to go all out. You can do things bit by bit. I always recommend kitchen, bathrooms before everything, and floors.
Okay.
Do it stage by stage by stage. But the things that people see, the people spend the most time in, you spend most time in your kitchen, right? That's people hang out in the kitchen, they watch TV, they do whatever they do. I think it's important to get the social areas perfect,
Yeah.
and the bathrooms.
Okay. But is there a way how to kind of get something like this financed, or you always need to pay it out of pocket?
So depends how much you pay for the house. So if you buy a house, and obviously you have to own the house to do this, you can't do it in a rental house. But if you buy a house and you have equity in the house, you can get an equity line of credit.
Okay.
So if you have 20% of the value of your house in equity, they will give you 10% or half of it. So 10% of that would become usable money.
Okay.
In other words, 50% of your equity.
Oh, okay.
So you can use that, and of course, if you did do that, you're increasing the value substantially of the house. So it's a good investment.
This is also what we will do with my house. We will get a re-evaluation and of course show it to you. What
Are you going to
happened.
sell it?
No, I don't
You
think
might.
so. No, maybe, but
You're making it so nice, you know.
no, I don't think we will sell it. It's the view and everything, and we are not yet done. What we need to decide is still the pool.
Right.
This is still in the room, and We need to see.
That's a big one.
That will be big. But this will be for the next video. Please let us know if you already made a makeover or if you even, have some history with construction workers. We would love to hear your story.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So at this
Maybe,
Yeah.
if you write in the comments something that you've actually done or in the process of doing, maybe we could even feature it.
Yeah,
Right?
I
Send us
mean,
some
we do it. Yeah,
pictures,
it's a good idea.
yeah.
If you please let us know if you want to be featured. We can look at the projects you realized at your home, and then maybe we can be a judge and say, okay, it's nice and so on. Good idea.
Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
You know what they can do? They can just send an email.
With some pictures.
With some pictures.
Befores, afters, or concepts.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And then, we'll take it from there.
Yeah, so the email will be visible here somewhere. Just let us know there. A very good idea. That way, it will be fun to see how the community is living. So at this point, thank you very much for watching.
Yes, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. We need to grow the channel.
Yeah.
We need to spread the word. We need to build houses. You need to buy houses. We'll fix them up for you, or fix them up yourself. We'll tell you how.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we are in it to win it.
Nothing more fun than telling people how to spend their money, right?
Yeah, I have to tell you, when we on Black Friday, I was in Germany and we were up late at night and we were just spending the money. Remember?
Crazy. But look how much money you saved.
Yeah, true.
Fortune.
Yeah,
fortune.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. We see you guys next time.
Hope you enjoyed it.
So bye bye.
Bye bye.